Salzburg, City of Culture by Hubert Nowak, and it's translated by Peter Lewis, and it's part of the Armchair Traveller series published by Haus Publishing. I have been to Salzburg for one day and I have very fond memories of my visit. It was a beautiful sunny day and the Baroque architecture was a lovely mellow warm colour. Plenty of tourists, and of course this is the birthplace of Mozart. He spent his formative years there, but as he began to develop his colourful free spirit, the city elders decided that they found it quite difficult to somehow accommodate him. So he moved off to Vienna, and it was only after his birth that they realised they had really missed a beat. So stealthily, since then, they have been kind of putting the city of Salzburg and Mozart in the same frame, and so now everybody associates it with Mozart. There are statues galore, 2 museums, you know, plenty of shops with his name, streets, etc., etc., so you cannot overlook Mozart. The other cultural phenomenon that the city has experienced, of course, is the sound of music, because in the city and in environs, the film was filmed there, and you can now do a 8-9 hour bus tour and go and visit all the sites and have coffee in the same places that Maria and her family took cake and coffee. You have to be quite hardy to do that, but somehow the city doesn't really acknowledge the importance of this hugely worldwide cultural film that has left its mark on so many people. It's almost like, are they a bit embarrassed? Was the Nazi era a little bit too difficult for them to take on board? Or, you know, what is it? But, you know, there is nothing there to indicate that this film was, you know, filmed there. This is a nice, concise, short book that I think if you're going to Salzburg you really ought to pick up. You know, it's stuffed to the gunnels full of information, right observations, you know, there's humour, and there are interesting facts that, you know, I learnt an awful lot reading it. For example, you know, there is the seat of Catholicism, that's Rome. But boy, was Salzburg a pretender to that throne. After the winter snows, there's a team of mountaineers that goes up over the face of the mountains and knocks any boulders off that are likely to fall off inadvertently and hit or kill the citizens of Salzburg. It is also a city that has a very low murder rate. There's like 1 a year, and that always gets solved. But Martin Baumann, for example, who's an Austrian author, has set his books there. They're not translated into English, so waving at any publishers, translators, how about bringing them to English readers? That would be great. So I think if you are heading to Salzburg, this is definitely a book to pick up. It's entertaining, it's fun, and I really enjoyed it.